YouTube, what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming at y'all with a quick read, another YouTube read. I hope this finds y'all at a resonating time of your day. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope y'all can hear me. Let's go and get started. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages for what my collective needs to hear today. Thank you and Ashe. Something about backfires. Many past people regret how they handled you. I was going to say backfires. So maybe somebody came at you, somebody the wrong way. Whoever I'm tapping into, y'all be some powerful motherfuckers up in my soul fam. Shout out to y'all, man. Some of y'all's comments and what y'all say, I don't even be thinking like that. I don't even perceive things like that. I don't even come from that angle. I don't come as hard as that. I don't even y'all be really funny. But whoever I'm tapping into, it's something about somebody mishandling you or it's more so underestimation energy. Whether they did mishandle you, disrespect you, mistreat you, there's something about spiritually mishandling you or coming across you in a spiritual context a little different. So something about that, whether you have spiritual abilities or whether your spirit is in the spirit realms, so to speak, you may embody your true self, I guess, or your true spirit may embody something a little different. Your one-sided competitors are ashamed of themselves. This could be people that found themselves competing with you. You have a starlight energy. So it could be people like a moth to a flame is what I'm getting in this analogy. Almost disturbed by it, attracted to your light, but disturbed by it. You already know what this is, whoever I'm tapping into. It's something that you either, maybe it's intuitively read through. Maybe I was talking about spiritual gifts. Take what resonates. But there's something about some type of backfire energy. Yeah, your fate is always in your hands. So something that you alchemize is what I'm hearing. There's something about some type of attack. That could generalize itself in a lot of different ways, but this is definitely a spiritual connotation. So this could be somebody that try to show up in the spirit realms on you, or in the unseen doing work on you, or just sending you directed energy intentionally, right? It could be as simple as that. But you're doing much better than you think, or in this connotation, I'm going to get somebody's more powerful than somebody thought, or some people thought. A tall male may be significant. You could be a tall male. Tall male could be significant. Y'all know how to take the energy, though. Something about your strength, determination. Something about your strength. I'm getting highlighted on that. So you could be a feminine. I was getting a personification. You could be a masculine in this energy. I'm tapping into both men and women in this message. Definitely a unisex message. Most of them are, but this one definitely is general. But I definitely got the envisioning of a woman that's really pretty or really sweet on the physical, but she's something different in the spiritual, which could be very alluring, but intimidating when you come close enough to find out, so to speak. Still could be a man embodying the energy, but I got the specific generalization of that. I don't think I'm being guided to take that card. We can. I kind of am. Nurture your gifts. You're very special. You grew up like the prophet Joseph. I'm getting in this connotation not to go into that, because I think Joseph had visions and dreams, meaning I think he had premonitions. I think he was one of those. I'm pretty keen on this story, but not reading it specifically. I know all about it, right? It's one of those stories. But I think he had visions and premonitions. That could be significant in this message for somebody. You're here to awaken many souls in this lifetime, kind of confirming what I'm saying. Something about your spiritual presence is it embodies something that's a little more powerful than maybe you come off to be, right? Others that try to block God's plans, others that try to block God's plan for you will get their karma. There's something about backfire energy. This could be in regards to people that felt like they could stop you. So this could be in regards to somebody feel like they could sabotage you. I was getting the theme of spiritual work, take you out of your character, so to speak. I'm getting that too. Or take you out of your vibration, take you off your high horse. I'm getting that specifically. That's what I got originally. The full energy, there's something about distorted masculinity, kind of confirming somebody trying to stop your forward movement into something new. I'm not really getting new ventures, new things like that. With the full energy, I feel like that's new opportunities, attracting in or coming in, or the possibility of new coming in for somebody is what distorted masculinity, men and women and or women around somebody, because I'm getting a theme of multiple people either wanted to stop the flow of or be able to halt, sabotage. With introspection, somebody's able to somebody with introspection is something about something within you, the yin energy, specifically the generalization of how you can go within, or something inwardly that you can do that can activate outwardly. So if this is psychological spiritual gifts, there's something about how you can embody something spiritually and make it physical, right? Success naturally follows whoever I'm tapping into. There's something about you overcoming a situation, or like I said earlier, alchemizing a situation to your greatest benefit, or simply alchemizing attack or getting past an attack. So this could be something that was as simple as something. This could be as simple as somebody sending you a health attack. I'm getting that generalization. New levels, new devils, but some way, somehow you either healed through it, saw through it, or healed through it, of course. But you ascended past something that was meant to lower you or stop you, right? Content creator influencer, I could definitely be tapping into those. Shout out to you guys. You know, you could be in the public eye sharing information, definitely getting attacked, right? Or, you know, in any way, shape, or form. You don't have to be spreading truth like me. You could be simply just shining, posting yourself. And you can have some haters or something. You could have shit. It could be as simple as that spells don't work on you. Shit don't seem so simple. I was gonna say spiritual work though. Somebody sent something in the unseen realms, right? And it could be as simple as somebody sending, like I said earlier, like an intentional sending, just focusing on you in a negative way, and then thinking certain things about you in an intentional way, right? It could be as simple as that. You're very powerful. But I'm getting intentional work as well. So you're very powerful. Something about how you showed up in spirit. How you showed up in spirit, or how you show up in spirit, is different than how you show up in the physical. I always get shit like this. You're underestimated, and they all know it. Usually it's like that. It's usually the most unassuming. That's one of my favorite words in terms of, these readings as of recent. It's usually the unassuming people. It's really the person that you're not going to expect. It's really always something like that. Either that has something, that can do something. You just never know. And that's kind of the whole point, right? With Wheel of Fortune, there's something about changes, Either that was wanting to be stopped, or that is what's coming in or, right? That could be that kind of general theme. Somebody wants to stop your forward movement, but couldn't. People are threatened by your aura. This could be one person for somebody. This could be something of that nature. This could have been something about alluring, that siren energy, right? Like the woman analogy, that I just envisioned, right? It was something about, you may attract in, man or woman, you may attract in something, but that may be the intimidating factor. But when somebody comes closer to either throw something on you, project, or try to play with you in some way, shape, or form, that's when the real, either fear or some type of conception of which comes in. And that's when, other things can astray from that. When I say astray from that, translate from that. That can influence a lot of things based on somebody handles a certain backfire like that, right? What is the situation teaching you, right? And it's kind of going with what I was saying. It teaches you not teaches you. It gives you two different directions if you get a backfire. It's usually a tower moment that's supposed to redirect your perspective of something that you're not seeing or you're not perceiving in the right way, right? And there's two ways you can go about it. You can deflect, right? Project back onto the mirror, or you can use it to kind of change the view of the reflection in the mirror, so to speak, by changing how you look at what you're seeing in the mirror, right? Help is on this way. So this signifies some type of spiritual protection even. I'm usually tapped into some real, tapped in individuals that always bring me some different connections. A lot of you guys have different cultural backgrounds that come from, for example, some of you may have come from bloodlines of shamans. If you don't know what a shaman is, I don't want to go down these topics. There's multiple things. You could come from a bloodline of shamans. You can come from a bloodline of, mediums. You can come from a bloodline of all type of just different types of things that are passed down that you may not know that you can activate through your psyche until it activates. You may not know that you're doing these things. You may not know that you're emanating these qualities from your ancestry or from what was passed down to you, so to speak. something about that. People want a destiny swap with you. So what I'm getting from like what before the card, like, so I'm tapping into somebody that you either have like, you may have like been passed down from you, like you may have a specific ancestor. Like I have a specific ancestor. You may not have a specific ancestor that you know in this lifetime, right? But you may have been passed down certain things, right? So there's something about a multitude of like activation points, or the ability to activate certain things that maybe was passed down through your lineage that you have to kind of activate, or you got to go within to activate. What I'm saying is there's an array of things that are passed down to us within that you can activate. It's like deep, because you're emanating the same vessel, or the creation of the vessel, from those that created you. So if this is making sense, whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm tapping into, you may be some type of like, you may have an array of gifts, is kind of what I'm saying. With the people want a destiny swap with you, I'm getting like throat chakra attacks a lot. That's why my throat sounds so like eerie. But Four of Swords energy, there's something about, this is weird though, this throat chakra shit. Four of Swords energy, there's something about restoring your energy after people try to do some type of energy work on you, or some type of like, you healed from something is what I'm getting from that. Either you healed from some type of attack, or you're being guided to rejuvenate yourself after an attack. Those can be differences of messages. But either way, there's something about your spirit that emanates a little bit different, or it comes a little bit different than your physical does, right? And that's the whole point. Revered by many, you may have a lot of respect in the spiritual realm, right? You may have a lot of backing, basically is what I'm saying, in the spiritual realms. Their courts you is blocking your blessings. People may try to establish like connection to you because they may sense these things about you, but not even know it consciously. People may have a sense of relativity to whoever I'm tapping into. And when I say that, it's like there seems to be a sense of comfort that's a little different with you, whether they are blatantly positive or negative with you. It's more of a comfort with your spirit. There's like a relativity that may come from like that thing I was talking about. Like you may have spiritual forces behind you that you don't even understand, but other people can feel it. It's almost like they feel like they're being seen. That could also be an intuitive thing, feeling like being seen in whoever I'm tapping into. But I'm really using that connotation. That's also something. When you have a big spiritual team around you, it could make people feel like they're seen too. But they team that the hijackal is divinely bestowed upon you. That goes hand in hand with what I was about to say, because there's a spiritual team behind somebody that may not be seen, you know, in the physical. It may not be understood. You may not look at that guy, that girl like that before you do something, until you do something. Overthinking it. This could be people like backfire energy in their heads about how you either saw through something, or how you maneuvered or alchemized with the magician energy through some type of attack, or something that was meant to do something of like disorientation to your path, your psyche, or your confidence. So sense of self definitely are vital points. Those are usually the most, you know, targeted points anyway for any type of spiritual attacks. That's the whole point. Either psychological, sense of self, confidence, or your stability or groundedness, sense of security. That just may be information for somebody, but I'm tapping into a really either highly gifted individual, or you got some prominence in the spiritual realm that you may not really understand until these kind of points of like, what do you call that? I'm seeing a red cardinal. I saw 3 of them just fly by. I was going to mention that, but I see one still hanging on and just flew away. Oh, just flew back over here. And another one just flew onto the tree. It's a lot of cardinals, like 3, 4 of them. It may be significant for somebody, but you vibrate on a high frequency. There's something about, though, because I was going to go into something, but there's something about maintaining your frequency, because now I'm being pushed to go into a different direction, but like, whoever I'm tapping into, for your gifts to like fully be in activation, or like for you to maintain activation, or maintain like its fluidity, or like strength, I guess, of effect, or like, what am I saying? You know what I'm saying? Like its effectiveness, right? You have to be either, like your chakra systems have to be clear. Your energy systems have to be clear. Your energy has to be clear. Not only that, but you have to be in an embodiment of like love. Some people have their gifts from the darker realms, but that's not usually the people that I'm tapped into, right? But I got a lot of cross watchers, of course. There's a lot of type of people that watch me. I be peeping that too. It's a different thing. All type of ways of life. That's the point, right? But there's something about the activation point being from like how grounded and centered you are, especially when you're tapped in. It's a sensitivity point, right? A lot of our gifts are due to energetic sensitivity. So whoever I'm tapping into, it's about keeping that groundedness and centeredness within yourself. And I think that's probably my last message. Whoever I'm tapping into, you got some type of intimidating presence behind you or within you that shows up in a different realm. If you need a personal, hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. I appreciate all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And I'm probably just gonna get on some personals today, y'all. Just getting this one up. I may upload it later. I just uploaded earlier, but I may upload this one, may save it. But either way, I thank you all for your love, support, and alignment. And I'm sending my love and ashe. Peace out.